Elon Musk bought and paid for Donald Trump's presidency. And as we all witness every day, he is in charge of the federal government, not Donald Trump. He has Donald Trump on a leash. Donald Trump can't go anywhere without him because maybe Musk wants to have all the control. So this has just been gnawing at me for months. We have the Republicans who are the party of family values. We need to control women. We need to control what people read and do. Their dear leader fucks porn stars, has babies with 3 different women. Then Elon Musk, who now holds absolutely all the cards of our government, who's cutting off children's cancer research, who's firing federal workers, who people are dying under his FAA watch. This guy is now the leader of the Family Values Party. And I just want to say up front, I don't give a shit what your family looks like. Everybody on planet Earth is pro-family. The difference between the Republicans and everybody else is they want to tell you what your family should look like, who can be in it, who can't. And that is completely none of their business. But Elon Musk, again, they think he is the answer to Signalgate. Every single problem in the United States, everybody turns to Elon in the Republican Party. So I wanted to talk about Elon Musk's family values, or lack thereof. So Elon Musk loves to brag about how many kids he has because he thinks it's some kind of weird end times deal that you need more kids. Whatever. I'm sure it has something to do with white supremacy because I think out of the 14 kids, only 2 are females. But here we go. We've got Elon. Somebody says, even though Elon Musk was super busy, he still made time for his family. Nothing is more important than family. Elon Musk responds, all 5 boys, super happy. Just absolute hypocrisy. It's an absolute load of bullshit. Do you know how we know that? Because he has a transgender daughter. His first child was born male at birth named Xavier. Xavier is a trans woman named Vivian. This is what he says about his daughter.
And so I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
all right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I find this so offensive because I can promise you that people that have lost their children to cancer or car accidents or in wars or due to gun violence, every single one of those people would take their child back regardless of their gender. It is unbelievable to me that he has the arrogance to sit there and say, my son is dead, killed by the woke mind virus. This is on a podcast. He says this crap all the time. Well, just last week, he posted this on Twitter. My son Xavier, old name, died. He was killed by the woke mind virus. Now the woke mind virus will die. So what this means is he, in his capacity as Elon Musk's leash holder, wants to outlaw people that are transgender, non-binary, any type of, if you're different, you're not equal. If you're black and brown, you're not equal to Elon Musk because he only wants white, rich men. It is disgusting and it is so arrogant to sit there and act like your child is dead. All you have to do is apologize to your child and have some respect for their decisions. And instead you're running around saying that your child is dead. It is disgusting. So Xavier at birth has now just been on the cover of Teen Vogue and as Vivian Wilson. And this is what Vivian Wilson, under her name Villainous on social media, after the picture with Elon and all his kids. Look, I don't know if you genuinely believe this or if you live in your own delusional fantasy land. And frankly, I don't care. It seems to me like you're trying to rebuild your brand image as the caring paternal father, which I will not let go unchallenged. If I'm going to be honest, this is absolutely pathetic. You just won't stop lying about me in interviews, books, social media, etc. Thank God you're absolutely terrible at it because otherwise this would be significantly more difficult. We're talking about his daughter, who is 20 years old, he is attacking her on podcasts, on his social media platform. He is so hateful and cruel. So the fact that he's cruel to other people's kids and doesn't want them to eat in Ohio because he's just letting food rot, or he doesn't want to fund children's cancer research, that surprises me little. He doesn't give a shit about his own kids because he's not happy with her life choices. It's gross. Further in the Vogue article, Vivian said, Elon Musk's estranged daughter, Vivian, calls dad a pathetic man-child in a scathing interview. I don't give an F about him. And here's the deal. Isn't it sad that his daughter has to go defend herself in magazines and on social media because he's constantly being ugly about her? He's constantly saying derogatory and cruel things about his child. It's unbelievable. And so here's something she also said, which I completely agree with her. The Nazi salute shit was insane, Wilson told Teen Vogue. Honey, you're going to call a fig, and we're going to call a Nazi salute what it is. That shit was definitely a Nazi salute. The crowd is equally to blame. And I feel like people are not talking about that. The crowd should be denounced. I wholeheartedly agree. And every Republican that's running around going, oh, well, he's autistic and he didn't really know and he didn't mean to do it. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's a lie. She went on to say, however, Wilson, whose mom is Musk's first wife, Justine Wilson, said that other than that, she still does not give a fuck about him. It's annoying that people associate me with him, she admitted. I just don't have any room to care anymore. Wilson confirmed that she and Musk have not spoken since 2020. She told the outlet she does not keep up with the 8 children that Elon Musk fathered with other women. And obviously, he's just a great dad. It amazes me that women would still have babies with him. The way he has treated his daughter, it's just mind-blowing. So then you have Vivian on her villainous account. If I had a nickel for every time that I found out I had a new half-sibling online, I'd have a few nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened 6 separate times. Agree. It is weird that somebody that has 14 kids and a gazillion baby mamas is running around and now, slashing the federal government, crashing Tesla stock, doing the rockets, doing all the crap that he does, crying on Fox News because nobody likes him because he does Nazi salutes and he doesn't understand. And people are mean to him because he has a Tesla. I mean, it's crazy town. But isn't it interesting? He now has 14 kids. Is he a good dad, you might ask? Well, that question was posed to his father, Errol, who, by all regards, is a complete dick, too.
I think Elon is a good dad.
No, he hasn't been a good dad. The first child was too much with nannies and died in the care of a nanny. Now, what I'm saying, if Elon hears this, he's going to shoot me or something. But anyway, that's what I think. That's no good. They were too rich. Too many nannies. Then he had 5 children with the same woman, 5 sons, all brought up. Each one had its own nanny. You followed me?
Mm-hmm.
When they got divorced, the nannies were 6 on this side and 6 on that side. So it was really a weird situation.
Just never really spent time with kids, hey?
No.
Which goes back to the further point. He's running around acting like he's dad of the year. These Republicans are acting like he's dad of the year. And everybody knows just based on his behavior, he couldn't possibly be a good dad because he's got to run around and watch Donald Trump. He's got to babysit him. And then he's got that one little boy that he brings with him everywhere. Okay. So speaking of the little boy that he takes everywhere with him, one of his baby mamas, Grimes, the music artist, she has said, Grimes says that she has begged Elon Musk to keep their 3 children out of the public eye and has even turned to legal recourse per her ex post. Of course. And isn't it interesting? You've got 14 kids, but you take this one kid everywhere. What about the other kids? Well, you're saying one of your kids is dead, but where's the parental relationship with the other kids? Why is this kid special? It's crazy. And then we have Grimes. Please Please respond. And this is in February of 2025. Please respond about our children's medical crisis. I'm sorry to do this publicly, but it's no longer acceptable to ignore the situation. This requires immediate attention. If you don't want to talk to me, can you please designate or hire someone who can so that we can move forward on solving this? This is urgent, Elon. Are you kidding me? This is the party of family values. This is their guy, which you thought Donald Trump, it couldn't get worse than them backing Donald Trump's family values. There is no bottom. They never cease to amaze in the outrage and hypocrisy part. And then baby mama number 13, who we found out about in February, Ashley St. Clair, who's just a right-wing MAGA nut. Ashley St. Clair blasts Elon Musk. He can't be counted on to even communicate, let alone be a father. The author is suing the Tesla CEO for sole custody of the infant child they reportedly share, alleging Musk has only seen the 5-month-old 3 times. Again, this surprises me zero. It's some kind of weird, we've got to populate the earth with white people. The more kids you have, the better, despite all of the research saying the earth is becoming overpopulated. But here's the deal. I don't give a shit about how many kids he has, but take care of the ones you've got. I don't give a shit what your family looks like. I'm not a hypocrite. I support all families. But this guy who is now controlling our government in every way, and especially the president of the United States, he is a piece of shit. You can't deny it. It's unbelievable he has so much power because he's a huge Nazi fascist. Anyway, stick with us.